All right, so this commentary is entitled FBA Should Only Be Taken Seriously for Entertainment Purposes. Now, I originally did this one, but unfortunately, the original one got lost, so I'm gonna have to do a new one on it, obviously. Now, let me address the elephant in the room. I know I haven't really been regularly uploading on this channel. I've been going through stuff behind the scenes. I mean, I still have a whole ton of content that I haven't uploaded, and I still will upload it, although it's pretty much dated by social media standards, but I still have stuff to say on those particular topics, so I'm gonna upload it anyway. So let's get to the subject at hand, or as my man Brian Gilles Gibbs will say, good day, good day, good day. All right. So, I mean, the FBA thing has been a hot topic for a while now. In fact, I remember seeing the origin of FBA. I mean, it all came from the ADOS movement, which Tariq was promoting. And this was way back in 2019 and whatnot. And when Tariq came out with FBA, I pretty much knew that, we weren't getting reparations because FBA was founded on the strength of reparations, believe it or not. It wasn't founded on the strength of lineage pride and all that other stuff. It's founded on reparations, but these days you don't really hear them discuss reparations. And I knew that when Tariq went his own way with it, he was saying, "Oh well, you know something, Tone Tits and Yvette, their organization is a front for the Democratic Party and the LGBTQ." I'm just paraphrasing, and that was his reason for breaking that. But me thinks if I had to put a finger on it, me thinks that his true motives was because he couldn't monetize ADOS. He wasn't in charge of ADOS. He was just a promoter for it. He wasn't in charge of it. So he had to create his own thing. And when Tariq created his own thing and went on to bash Tone Talks and Yvette, I pretty much knew that, the reparations movement was a wrap, because how are we going to have reparations if there's infighting in the reparations camp? That doesn't make any sense. And I'm not saying Tyreek has to be friends with them and everything, but you could have took a page out of the Jew's handbook and been like, well, although I don't like or agree with you, we should come together on this topic and this topic only so we can join forces and get this. But as you can see on social media, black folks aren't capable of that. We let our own pettiness and our own jealousy and hidden motives get the best of us. And Tariq Nasheed and Tone Talks and Yvette, that is an example of that, unfortunately. So when I seen that shift, I knew, okay, there's not gonna be any reparations, because how are you gonna ask for reparations when there's clearly some division within that movement? So nah, I don't think there's gonna be any reparations there, and there really isn't anything else mainstream that's asking for that, because this is all we have to this is all that's representing black American folks right here. You have this person and that person, and those two camps don't get along. So there's not going to be no reparations. I hate to be the Debbie Downer of this, but You can't have it when there's a bunch of infighting going on behind the scenes. So, but anyway, when I think about the whole FBA movement and whatnot, and what it's become, and I know what you're gonna say. Well, you know something, it's a lineage. It's a lineage running as an organization. It's a lineage, but yet the quote unquote founder of the lineage, all he does is Twitter Spaces, ridiculing other people in the diaspora. When other people in the diaspora aren't really thinking about Black Americans like that. Yeah, I'm not saying, it's peace and paradise with everyone in the diaspora, but to make a series of videos attacking Caribbeans, attacking continental Africans, day after day, night after night, and up and down on your Twitter. What purpose of that? What's the purpose of that? What is that accomplishing? Oh well, we're a lineage. We're a lineage. You, but you guys are clowns, and it's just nothing but entertainment. It's not. There's no education or redeeming value on it. It's just entertainment. So when I think about the FBA thing, I think people should just take it for what it is. It's just an entertainment thing. It's not an educational thing. It's not a take pride in your lineage thing. It's just a vehicle designed to entertain idiots. That's all it is. And don't get me wrong. I am for people knowing about their lineage. I'm for Black Americans being distinct and whatnot, and us, being, not letting other people walk all over us. But at the end of the day, it's not really accomplishing nothing but bashing other people in the diaspora. And when you think about it, that just keeps us further and further apart, really. And unfortunately, the other people, they're just, and they do watch. The other people that do watch, they just point fingers and just laugh at us. So yeah, the joke's on us at the end of the day. So yeah, I mean that's really pretty much why I can't really get behind all of this. Another reason is this, you have your founder of the whole FBA, or the coin the phrase guy FBA, all up on Vlad kissing his ass when, months ago he was all F Vlad, let this, Vlad's an agent and all that. Now he's on the same couch kissing. I'm like, nah. This is just entertainment. And then he was on Vlad putting down Umar Johnson. Now I know you guys don't I'm not saying you guys have to like and agree with Umar Johnson, but Tariq clearly wasn't on code here, so I can't really get behind all this. It's pretty much just a parody to me. It's pretty much just a joke. Tethers and all that other stuff, and making fun of people's background. It's a sick joke and a parody at the end of the day. So when you see an FBA and it's online and whatnot, it's just entertainment. That I just take it as such, entertainment. It's just something you listen to on the way to work, or while you're waiting for your dentist or doctor's appointment. That's all it is. It shouldn't be taken as an educational thing, or you shouldn't be listening to any of those broadcasts for anything of redeeming value or intellectual nourishment. It just what it is, entertainment. Because when I seen the foundational Black American leader all interviewing Vlad and everything, I'm like, okay. And you guys want to fall behind this guy? Oh, it's a lineage. It's entertainment. That's all it is. Oh, whoa. What's the matter with entertainment? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with entertainment. I'm just calling it for what it is. You guys take it way too seriously to the point where you want to troll people that don't agree with your point of view. And then if they don't agree with your point of view, you want to call them tethers. Like, okay, all right, if I'm have non-FBA lineage, what does me have? Does that invalidate my whole argument? Does that undermine my credibility? Come on now. I'm just like, okay, this is just entertainment. This ain't really nothing more than what it is at the end of the day. And plus, if it is a lineage, why did the founder of said lineage trademark it? Why is he selling merch if it's a lineage? And if it's a lineage, why didn't he set up like a foundation to help other FBAs that may have problems paying their bills or paying their rent or something? Why didn't he do that? I mean, if it is that, I dare any of you to email Tariq Nasheed and be like, "Yo, Tariq, I'm trying to find a job. I'm doing the best." But you know something, if you can help a fellow FBA out, I can prove that both of my parents are FBAs. Could you help me out so I can pay these bills off, or I could do this? Go and ask him that and see what he says. But you guys are going around pom-pomming, champion a lineage, quote unquote, that's not doing anything for you at the end of the day. That's why I can't really get behind it. And this is probably going to be maybe the last time I do a video on FBA, but I'm just not with it. It's just too divisive, too buffoonish, and the only person that's benefiting from it is the very person that coined the phrase. No one else is benefiting from it. I mean, go ahead and do a rally and say it's the foundational Black American rally. Go ahead and open a restaurant and say it's the foundational Black American soul food restaurant, and see what happens. I dare you to do that. But none of y'all will do that. Most of y'all will just come to the channel and troll. So spare me with that. And if you do come to the channel and troll, you guys just proved me right about your actions. So miss me with all that. But yeah, when you have your quote unquote founder, kissing Vlad's ass and whatnot and doing this and that, then you pretty much lost me on it. When you have your quote unquote founder not really doing anything to really get the reparations, not fairly calling both parties out, he only attacks Democrats and whatnot, then you pretty much are just on a rudderless ship at the end of the day. He doesn't care about you like that. He only cares about you to the point where he can monetize you. But you guys are too stupid to even realize that, or you guys know that but don't care. Anyway, folks, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment box. This is Iron Will Media.